Friends, lovers, mortal enemies, welcome to my channel. Today I'm reviewing a film that you've probably never heard of at all. Archangel came out in 1990. It is a parody film. It's very dark and weird, but it is incredibly interesting. If you've seen any of Alejandro Jodorowsky's films, or any of some of the poetic Eastern European or South American films, then this will probably be a lot more familiar territory. If you haven't, this may be a film which can help introduce you to some of those aspects. There are going to be bits that are more familiar and more recognizable as common tropes specifically within American film, but it's largely a series of vignettes. It's a black and white film. It looks like it was made in the 1920s, really heavily treated old film. It's mostly silent. It's like a parody of that era. It's really highlighting some of the kind of quirky, ridiculous trope or overly specific and physical interactions between characters. There's a bit in it where a guy's missing his leg and he stops in at a place and they say, "It's my dad's. She wants you to have it." And it just feels so ridiculous and weird. But it definitely also feels like something you probably would have watched happen in an old-timey kind of convoluted film like that. It's honestly pretty funny if you're familiar with tropes of that era. It almost feels akin to Ed Wood by Tim Burton or Black Dynamite. At times it's very considerate to perspective and editing. Feels like it's pulling influence from Metropolis and David Lynch films. Can be quite mythical and spiritual, living up to its namesake. It also seems to be shot all practically, as well as has a good duality about it, though I will say it is pretty slowly paced and it can feel like a bit of a slog to get through at times, though from a technical standpoint it is an incredibly impressive film. And I would recommend checking this out, especially if you are in the film world, if you are learning more about film, you're exploring abstract or poetic filmmaking, I would check it out. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you have a good rest of your day.